Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that's really tough. Something that challenges us right to our core. It's a teaching from Jesus that, if we're honest, most of us struggle with every single day. Imagine this. You're with your closest friends, people you trust and share your life with. The conversation is deep, and then the topic turns to something radical. Jesus looks at his disciples and says something that probably left them stunned. He says, "You have heard that it was said, 'You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you." Let that sink in for a moment. Love your enemies. Bless those who curse you. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a command. And it's one of the hardest things to do. Our natural instinct when someone hurts us, when they say something nasty or try to bring us down, is to fight back. We want to defend ourselves, to get even, to make them feel the same pain they caused us. It feels justified, right? An eye for an eye. That's the old way. But Jesus came to show us a new way, a higher way. So, how do we even begin to do this? It is not about waking up one day and suddenly feeling warm and fuzzy about someone who's wronged you. That's not realistic. The change doesn't start with our feelings. It starts with our mindset. It's a conscious decision, a shift in perspective. Jesus is asking us to see people not just for what they do to us, but as individuals created and loved by God, just like we are. Think about it. What does hate really accomplish? It builds walls. It creates bitterness that eats away at our own peace and joy. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of anger and retaliation. When we choose to hold on to hate, the person we are hurting the most is often ourselves. We're carrying a heavy burden that was never meant for us to bear. Love, on the other hand, has the power to transform everything. When Jesus says love, he's not talking about a sentimental, emotional feeling. The Greek word used here is agape, which is a selfless, unconditional love. It's a love that acts for the other person's highest good, regardless of how we feel. It's a choice. So what does this look like in practice? It starts small. Bless those who curse you. Instead of firing back a sarcastic comment, what if you chose silence? What if you chose to speak a word of kindness instead? Pray for those who persecute you. This is huge. When you bring someone before God in prayer, it's impossible to continue hating them in the same way. Prayer changes our hearts. It forces us to see them through God's eyes, with compassion and grace. It softens our own hardened hearts. This isn't about being a doormat or letting people walk all over you. It's about taking back your power. Hate and bitterness give the other person control over your emotions. Choosing love sets you free. It's an act of profound spiritual strength. It breaks the cycle of hate and introduces something new into the equation. Grace. This is the very essence of the gospel. While we were still enemies of God, he showed his love for us by sending Jesus. He loved us when we were unlovable. He blessed us when we deserved a curse. He is asking us to extend a fraction of that same grace to others. It's a journey, not a destination. You will have days when it feels impossible. But every time you choose love over hate, every time you choose to pray instead of curse, you are reflecting the heart of God to a world that desperately needs to see it. You are transforming your own heart and creating a space for miracles to happen. So, this week, I want to challenge you. Think of one person who is difficult for you to love. You don't have to call them up and declare your undying affection. Just start by praying for them. Ask God to bless them and watch what happens, not just in them, but in you. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. Let's start wielding it. Thanks so much for watching today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. It really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, and God bless.